got a little extra time, and I got a nail order. Um, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. And I figure why not come on here, and also do it with you guys how I make my press-on nail sets. So the girl ordered my nail set I did for my husband's birthday. We went to Myrtle Beach. He wanted all you can eat crab legs, so that's what we did. We just got back yesterday. Today is Monday, and I'm gonna recreate these nails. I'm not gonna do rhinestones on all of them. I'm just gonna do them. She wanted it on the ring finger and the middle finger, just because these rhinestones cost, baby. So all the other nails will be done plain with the, I guess you would call, over design I did. And just the ring finger and the middle finger will be designed identical, not identical, but somewhat similar to this. She wanted short almonds, so I have my size here. My old trusty dusty. This is when I first started making press-ons, and I still do not remember the sizes of each nail, but I'm gonna make a small and a medium. These almond shape that I ordered, they come a little small, so I am gonna do two exact same sets, one a medium, one a large, and then whatever one fits her the best, that's what we're gonna give, that's what she's gonna buy. And then I'll just keep the next set when I have my vendor event coming up in October. So I'm gonna start with the medium first, and that's the only one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the medium size first, and then I'll probably do, or maybe I should start with the large first. Let me see. I should have measured her nails. I'm actually gonna start with the large and then just do the medium off camera. So of course with your large, you got 0, 4, 3, 5, and 7. And then I got all my cute little rhinestones. I originally purchased these when I first started doing nails. And shout out to my hair. I did my hair. It's looking a little old. It's about 3 weeks old now. But they are crochet braids. And I just been rocking with them until I go get my relaxer. But so let's get into it. So I got all different type of these like little different embellishments I'm gonna put on there, and she said go crazy, so I'm gonna go crazy. All right, so let me go ahead and get my sizes together. And these nails I actually ordered from Temu. They were supposed to be square. I think I'm the only person that likes almond, but she wanted almonds, so that's what we're gonna give her. Okay, we're gonna give what the people gonna pay for. So now I'm just sizing the nails. And if you ever bought anything from Temu, when something don't fit or it's not what you wanted, they'll just be like, we'll give you a refund. No need to return it. So I was like, well, I bought some almond. I got like 3 different sizes of almond shape, and I've made some, but I noticed a lot of people don't go for almonds. So I ended up having to be pretty much use what I got, because I like press-on nails too. So I just use these for my press-on nails. But y'all, when I came up with this design, I had no idea what I was doing. I just knew I wanted something cute to match my pedicure that I did, and I knew we was going to the beach. So, all right, shout out to the 47 people watching. Thank y'all, I appreciate it. All right, so if you just now joining, I'm making a press-on nail set for one of my co-workers that work at LabCorp. These gonna be her birthday nails. She saw the nails that I had recently did, and she wanted them done exactly like that, but she wanted the ring finger and the middle finger to be designs, because like I said, these rhinestones cost, time cost. So she just decided to go with 2 nails design, and then the rest of them will be the blank design with no rhinestones or embellishments on them. So right now I'm just sizing them out. These almond shape run a little small, so I'm gonna make a large and a medium, and whichever one she can fit, that's the one she can buy. Well, I hope everybody is having a good Labor Day. I am super excited to be off work today. Like, I slept in. My husband, although he had to work, we just got back from Myrtle Beach. It was his 45th birthday. And all he wanted to do was go eat crab legs. So we went to the beach, enjoyed the beach, we went ate crab legs, and came on back home. We left Friday, came back home yesterday. So yeah. Now I'm not really good with the lives, so I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna try to make this quick while I'm talking. But yeah, these almonds run a little small. So that's why I was a little nervous. I didn't size her beforehand. And honestly, she could fit. She's already bought some press-on nails for me. But she could fit large and medium depending on how the nail bed is made. So I was like, well, I'm just going to make 2 sets. And then that way I could sell the other one at my vendor event. And then also she could buy the other one. So, of course, I'm going to go ahead and just shape them up. They don't need much shaping. But I hope everybody else is having a great Labor Day. It actually rained yesterday. I'm glad it didn't rain while we was at Myrtle Beach. We had a really good time. Got to feel the sand between my toes. We didn't get in the pool or anything, even though I had a bathing suit with me. But it was just nice to be in a different scenery. Sometimes you need that time away. And especially work has been very challenging. So it was really nice. So I'm just really just filing the edge of the nail to kind of, I'm going to end up having to do this anyway after I paint them. But I kind of just like to get that little piece off before I start. And then we'll start creating. So the colors I'm using today, I actually got most of my polishes off of Amazon. This is a real cute base. I got this one from Temu. But that's what I have under the base of these. And then I have this cute pink glitter polish. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then this is the outline that I use. And I actually got this a long time ago from Amazon. It was like 6 bottles. And I think I only paid like $10 for it. But it's like a fire pink color. So I told her I would have them made for her by when I come back to work, because her birthday is this coming weekend. And so since she's a phlebotomist, she can't really wear nails at work. So these are going to be just her temporary, go out for the weekend, be able to take off when she come back in to work on next Monday. But she wanted something super cute. And I was like, girl, I got you. No worries. But I appreciate all the people that shop with me. I just had another event that came up in August. That one went really well. I've also started selling ink pens, which they must be in my car. Because my grandma told me take my stuff wherever I go. So I take it in my trunk, and I just ask people, hey, you like you wear press-on nails? I also make bracelets now. So I'm just getting into the craft world, and I absolutely love it. Like, if you don't have a hobby, try learning how to craft. Like, it don't have to be nails, it don't have to be bracelets. I mean, ink pens are really simple, and they're really, really super cute. And I don't have any up here to show y'all, but I have my own little craft room. It was supposed to be my nail room, but now it's just turned into my craft room because I'm doing all type of crafting. So now I'm just buffing the nails. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on my stand so I can get ready to paint them. But yeah, work has been really challenging these last few weeks. That's why I was so glad to have a day off. I actually slept in this morning. I mean, sleeping in for me is like 8:30, but when my husband called on his break, he was like, you still in the bed? I'm like, yeah, definitely still in the bed. I needed that. I've been a little aggravated lately, a little irritated at work. So I'm like, yeah, it was time for a nice, a nice little break. So that way when I go back tomorrow, I'll be all refreshed and ready to get some work done with a positive attitude. I'm not one of those people that want to be walking around all negative all the time. So when I get like that, I'm like, okay, some gotta shift. So I'm just buffing them. And this is for people that actually want to make their own press-on nails. Like, I'm really surprised at how much these nail salons is really charging. Like, it's crazy to me. And then, like, one girl explained to me, she just like going to be a, that, like, that's like her one thing she does for herself. So I get it. You know, some people like to spend money on nails, hair, shoes. So whatever makes you happy. For me, it's just the fact that I can do my own nails and not have to pay nobody a whole bunch of money to get what I want. And then, like, if you went to a nail salon and got your nails, I'm just extra when it comes to my nails. But if you went to a salon and got all this on each nail, you're probably looking at about a good $100 and $200, of not even more. Like, it's crazy to me. So yeah, I just learned how to do my own press-on nails, and they stay on really well. Like I tell people, if you use the adhesive tabs and the nail glue, make sure you clean your nail bed really good. They're gonna last you for at least 2 weeks. The key is not to touch water for 3 hours. Like, if you touching water within 3 hours of applying them, you can best believe, sis, in the next day or two, they're gonna start to slip off. So I always give my people that purchase from me, I always suggest that they keep the nail glue in their pocketbook. That way, if one does seem to loosen up, you don't have to worry about having one nail off. You can just slip it back on and do the best you can without touching water for 3 hours. But it's been the best solution for me. Now, although I do the Gel X method with mine, but when I give my nails a break, I do use the nail glue and adhesive tabs. And the Gel X, if you guys are not familiar, it's pretty much just applying the nail to your actual nail bed, and you're using gel glue opposed to regular store-bought glue. And so you got to cure it under a lamp. Now, I bought a lamp from Temu. It was real cute, but it doesn't seem to cure like that. So that's why I stopped using it. I'm trying to get better with being on my YouTube page. Like, I started this page a long time ago just because I wanted to start one. I really didn't have no purpose in it or goal for it or anything like that. I just wanted to start a damn YouTube page. So that's what I did. So I guess that's why I'm not like posting like that, because I guess I really don't take it that serious. I kind of just get on here when I want to, and I appreciate the people that rock out with me when I do get on here and support me. On another note, I've really been considering growing my dreads back. Like, if you're not familiar or don't know, I had locks for 13 years. They were down to my behind. I'm short. I'm 4'11", so they was down to my back. And I started them for a couple reasons. So now that I've already buffed my nails, I got a brush, but it just be too much for me. Guess I'll do it the proper way. Okay, so I've already brushed them off. Then, of course, I'm going to start off with my base coat. Beetles. I love the base coat. Now, this is a top coat that I purchased from Temu. When I tell you, I bought like 3 or 4 of these bottles because this is probably the best. To me, it's better than the Beetles brand. And it was way cheaper. And it's no white top coat. So I absolutely love it. So now I'm going to go in with my base coat. I've already filed the free edge. I've already buffed the nails. Like I said, I'm making this nail set for one of my coworkers. It's her birthday next weekend, and she wanted to go a little different than what she's used to. And when she saw my nails, she was like, I hope you're not going to be offended, but I want my nails exactly like that. I was like, no, of course not. Sis, you get what you want, especially when you're paying. So We gonna do exactly what she wanted. I said, you don't want to switch up the colors? I got over 200 gel nail polish. No, I wanted them exactly like that. Okay, sis, say less. I got you. So I was like, let me go ahead and like, it's really grind time for me. Like, I got a big street festival that's coming up in October where I'm gonna be a vendor at. It's called Old Fashioned Day. It's in a small little town, but when I tell you, them people come out for this event. And last year I just did press on nails. So this year I'm bringing bracelets that I'm making. I'm bringing my ink pens that I make, my keychains. So when you come to this table, even if you don't wear press on nails, you're gonna find something at this table that that you're gonna want to buy. Like, so now it's grind time. I literally have like, okay, it's September. The event is the second week in October. I think that's like October 14th or 15th. So yeah, it's definitely grind time. I sold some press on nails about 2 weeks ago. I sold about all my ink pens. I think I got like 2 ink pens left. So I got to get some more ink pens to make. My bracelets, I made about 200. So I haven't even went through my inventory because, as y'all can tell, I got bags on. I'm tired, but I just keep going. I just keep going. So today it was really nice to wake up not by an alarm. Well, thank God for waking me up, but it was good to wake up without having to set my alarm to be at work. Because sometimes you just need that time to not be on nobody else's time but your own. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how can I not work for nobody and work for myself. Like, I love doing this. I love crafting. So I'm really, really getting excited for my event that's coming up in October. I'm actually gonna purchase me one of them makeup train cases because y'all been toting around everything in boxes, but it works. It works. But now I feel like I'm at the stage where I have so much inventory that I need to get me a makeup train case. That way I can store everything properly. I mean, of course, my tables, I'm gonna have to carry those, but like all my other products, I feel like I should be a lot more professional. There's some cardboard boxes, but hey, it's been doing what is needed to do. So I'm not too upset, but I am gonna order one. That way I can kind of just make everything easy because the event, you gotta park. You get to park in front of your station. You gotta show up about an hour prior. But then after you park in front of your station, you got to move your car off the street because they shut down the street. And then you have to park and then walk to your station. So my cousin, thank God for her, she helped me last year. So she's actually, once she started seeing the money I was making from these events, she was like, I need to come up with a craft. I'm like, bracelets, like, or ink pens or keychains. I mean, so now I've already painted my base coat on both nails. I'm going to go ahead and just cure that for 60 seconds. And while I do that, I'm going to grab an idea of a few of my bracelets that I have up here. The rest of them are in my car. But this is a set that I made. It's absolutely cute. The gold, I mean the yellow and brown, and it's got the gold charms on it. Little butterfly. And I normally sell like stack sets. So this will be like a stack set I would sell for to somebody. But it's just super, super cute. Like, look how cute that looks together. And of course, I had it on because it matched one of my outfits this weekend. So that's the best advertisement. So I'm letting my nails cure for 60 seconds. Once I let that cure, I'm going to go ahead and put my base coat to the side. And like I said, she wanted them done just exactly like this. So that's what we going to do. What I am going to do is clean up this, like this stuff off from me filing and so I figured out live is probably the best way to go when you don't want to use so much memory in your phone. And I've lost some weight. My inches are coming in, but I still got a long ways to go. I'm nowhere near where I used to weigh. Um, And I don't know if that's because I'm married and I'm eating and I'm happy or what, but I definitely am trying to get back down smaller than what I was. So here's all my brushes and stuff. I have a lot of stuff in here. These I haven't even popped open yet. I got these I want to say it came with my mannequin hand that I obviously have not touched since I bought it. But I will eventually. It's there. So I'm just going to get the brush I always like working with. I love this brush the best. I think I got this brush from Amazon. It came with like a set of 3. But I just love this one the best out of all of them. So I'm going to go ahead and... I just got stuff everywhere. I tried to clean up a little bit because I can't... When you're crafting, it's really hard to keep everything clean. Like, I've learned that. It's really hard to keep everything clean because you're constantly doing something. So I'm going to go ahead and clean off my brush. And I need to get some more acetone. I don't have no more acetone or 100% acetone. So, and I need a paper towel. Clean my brush off. But yeah, let's talk about these prices of everything, y'all. Things is getting real around here. I'm like, it is ridiculous. Like, I went to the grocery store and probably picked up like 5 items and it was $50. And I'm like, okay, so it's 50 to new 20 because this little bit of stuff I got should have been $20 a few years ago. But I just say thank you, God, you know, that I'm able to do that. But at the end of the day, like, how much more is it going to get more expensive? Like, people going to need about 3-4 jobs around here in a second. Like, it's really crazy. So one of my things I want to cut back on is my iced coffee. Y'all, I'm addicted to iced coffee. I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts. Long story. I worked for them since I was 15 years old all the way up to when I graduated college. So yeah, you do the math. That was a lot of years. And I always got addicted to their coffee. So this is like my treat to myself every Saturday and Sunday. I normally go maybe once or twice a day. So if I can figure out how to make it at home, then I will. So now I'm going to go in with my base coat. Well, base coat. My nude. That's what this called. It's a pink nude. I do have other color nudes, but she said she wanted exactly like mine. So that's what you're going to get. So I normally do 2 coats of the nude, depending on how much coverage I get. If I don't get enough coverage on the first coat, then I go back in with a second coat, which these are clear. These nails I had on, they were actual neutral white. So I didn't have to do that many coats on this one, but this one is clear, so I'm probably gonna have to do 2 coats on this one. On another note, at my last event, my cousin that always shops with me, Lauren, she showed up with her personal nails that she had bought for me last time we were together in July, and they looked absolutely cute. Like, I love when I see pictures. My other cousin that bought some for me back in July, she just sent me a text message this morning and was like, I absolutely love my nails. They are the perfect size. They look absolutely cute on her. She did an awesome job. She told me she didn't want anything long. So I've been searching high and low for really, I mean, really short nails. And I was able to find some on Temu, but the only downside was that it only came with like 100 nails. So I was only able to get a few sizes out of them, a few nail sets. But I like to test them out first to see if they're worth buying in bulk, just because who wants to buy a whole bunch of nails that you can't use? And that's kind of how I started out with almond shape. And then nobody was buying the almond shape. So then I was like, well, I'm going to have to start making my nails with almond shape because, and I absolutely love almond shape now that I've been wearing them for so long. But I've learned you don't give people too many options when you're doing this, because when you get them too many options, I kind of just was running myself wild trying to. So that's how the first coat is looking. Y'all can see it's see-through. Like I said, it's a clear clear nail. So that was the only difference. These that I have on had a white neutral. So Dang, we at 24 minutes, and I promise you, let's see how long I could do these nails. Plus, I'm talking, y'all, so. I just celebrated my birthday. My birthday was June 23rd. I'm 37. Super excited because last year this time I was having my myomectomy to remove my fibroids. My husband and I definitely want kids, but the way this life and economy is set up, we both like, let's just enjoy each other. And if it happens, it happens. I am on birth control, so obviously it's not gonna happen no time soon. But I have been considering removing my birth control IUD. I have the Kylena. This is so random, but listen. And a Kylena is fine. Kylena IUD. It's 5 years. It's straight. Only thing I don't like about it is you do spots sometimes throughout the month, like when your cycle would probably be on. So sometimes it is a surprise because you be going through the days and the weeks without a cycle, and then ooh. Then before you know it, you like, what in the heck? So I think that's the only thing I don't really like about it, is that it's kind of like a surprise of when you're gonna spot. So I like to go ahead and paint both and then just pop them in a lamp together at the same time. I guess I could do one at a time. That way to kind of speed up. So this is the second set. Like I said, I'm going to have to do 2 coats because you see how clear that is. But I'm going to go ahead and pop them under the light for 60 seconds. This Beetles lamp is the best gel lamp I've ever purchased. I'm not going to lie. So when I get ready for my October event, this is how I like to board my nails, because it's easier prep when I have all the nails filed, buffed, ready to paint, and I can just grab them, paint. So I have them broken down, as you can see, small, medium, large, and then I have small, medium, and large down here. This allows me to get the best or the most effective way of creating press-on nails. So I just use those when I'm getting ready, which tonight, what I'm gonna do while I'm just chilling is go ahead and prep the rest of my nails. It is 30 minutes. Like, I just can't believe it's really took me that long to do this little bit of nails, probably because I'm talking. Let's get into this coffee. So this is a large. I've been drinking medium for so long that I'm like, dang, these things be so good. I should have got a large. So now I just started going to a large. Let me just stop playing with myself. So this is the large caramel iced coffee with a shot of espresso with cream and sugar. It's absolutely delicious. I still got to meal prep my food for the rest of this week because I definitely have been trying to stick with. Now, we was on vacation, so I enjoyed myself, ate food, and now I feel bloated. It's crap, so I'm ready to get back on the good foot, as I like to call it. So now I'm going in with my second coat to get more coverage over the nail. By the time I put the glitter on top, you're not going to really be able to see through the nails. So I'm only doing 2 coats. I'm not going to do 3. It's not necessary because your natural nail is going to blend in anyway with this neutral pink. So but when I started doing my nails last time, I really like, have you ever been in a funk where you just cannot, like, my creativeness was not there? Like, I just did not know what I wanted to do. I told my husband I was gonna do my nails purple, and when I came in there and showed him, he was like, I thought you was doing purple. I was like, I know. I started to, but then I just kind of just went with whatever I feel. And at first I just had 2 nails with designs on them, and then I was like, no, that's not me. I like to have something on each nail. That's just me. I like to, some people are not like that, but you do what works best for you, just like I do what works best for me. And it's funny to me that so many people compliment my nails when I don't have a clue what idea I'm doing. If I just start just coming up as I go, it seems like those be the best nails that I make. opposed to me sitting down looking at what I got and then trying to come up with something. It's best to just for me to just jump right in there and just start as I go. Seem like they always come together that way better. All right. Like I really admire the people that do YouTube. Like this is like a full-time job, but I don't know. They say just be consistent. So I think that's what I want to start doing. Even if it's like little short videos or whatever. Like just try to be consistent in posting. I think that's really like what I gather from a lot of YouTube channels I've watched before about how to grow. And all right, so this is 2 and this is looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure that because I feel like by the time that one cures, I could pop this one in the lamp and then I can start painting. So I'm not trying to be doing these nails all day. I still got stuff I got to do for work tomorrow, get my lunch ready and prepped. I still gotta cook that. I don't know, my husband might feel like putting some food on the grill later, so I need to be done. But yeah, the beach was nice. I really had a good time. My husband's like, we need to move down here. I'm like, no, they got a lot of hurricanes, like and tornadoes. Like, no. I do not want to live by the beach. Like, it's a nice scenery to visit, but staying down there, no. Mm-mm. Where we stay at now, we got a whole bunch of trees by our house, and I be praying literally every time it is a bad storm, like Lord, don't let one of these trees hit our house because that's what happened to one of our neighbors that stayed beside us. It was like when we first got here, the house, our neighbors that was staying next door to us, we heard this big kaboom, and we was like, we thought something had fell downstairs or in a garage because we got our TV in a garage mounted. So we was thinking it was dead. And then my husband was like, no, he was like, the tree. So that's the second one. It's like, no, the tree fell on the neighbor's house. I'm like, what? And y'all, it literally busted the whole back part of their house. Like they fence, they window. I mean, can you just imagine having to do all of that and go to work trying to get all this fixed? All right. So this one has already cured. This is after 2. Just look at the gloss on that. And like I said, these came from Temu. This is my first time buying this nude color, but I needed some more nude. So it comes in all different nude colors. So I do got pink. I got a natural nude, a white nude. Um, so I really didn't have no method. I just take each finger one by one and just go to work. And I actually did the glitter after I painted it. And I like to just get like a little nice little amount on the nail. This is a pretty pink color though. Like, Okay, so that's how the first one is looking. Oh, as I have no rhythm or way of doing this, I'm just painting the side of the nail and curving it over the top. I'm actually learning that I'm more of a French type of girl, even if it's not the normal French type. Like, I love just the idea of partial nail color being on a nail. And I'm just making sure I get. Okay, that's the second one. This is like the most easiest design, but it just comes out so freaking cute. So I'm actually gonna make a few more sets like this to sell because why not? So that's way too much on this brush. Let me wipe it off a little bit. It's good to have just enough to kind of spread out. So what I'm not trying to do is have to go back and clean up anything. So I just take my time outlining the base of the nail first, and then I kind of bring the rest of the polish up, kind of like doing a C shape. Y'all was so funny. My grandmother had a 4th of July cookout at her house. And that day I had made like a few $100s out there just bringing like my press on nails. And I think at that time I had my ink pens. I don't think I had, no, I didn't have bracelets at that time. And I told my grandma, I was like, grandma, I was like, I told her how much I had made or whatever. And she was like, you know not. Now, my grandma's one of those people that do not use profane language. But when I told her how much money I had made, y'all, she was like, girl, you better take that shit everywhere you go. And she said shit. Girl, when I tell y'all, I was dying laughing. I was like, grandma, you said take what? She was like, you better take that shit everywhere you go. She was like, shoot, making that much money in a few hours, you know, just sitting there, just conversating and stuff. And I was laughing, but grandma ain't telling no lie. When she said take that wherever I go now, I take my nails and stuff wherever I go. Like, people be like, you got a website? No, for what? I mean, back in the day, people didn't have websites. So people had to do face-to-face marketing. And I like it that way. Yeah, I probably will make a lot more, be introduced to a lot more people if I had a website, but I don't need a website if I'm right here in front of you. I got the product right here. Either you want to look at it or you don't. Um, okay, so the nails are looking nice and pretty. But yeah, when she told me that, I was like, dang, grandma is telling the truth, because you never know who you gonna meet. Like, I was at the gas station and talking to the girl that worked in the gas station. And I was like, you wear press-ons? And she was like, yeah. I was like, now it was raining. And I was ready to get home. I had just got off work. And I was like, well, next time I'm in here, I'm going to bring some in so you can see them. Well, I had them in my trunk. And when I got in the car, it was like God was telling me, girl, if you don't go back in there and show her what you got right now, like, why wait till tomorrow? Show her what you got. So I went back in there and sure enough, I made $50 that day, like just in a matter of 10 minutes. And all it took for me was to open my mouth and tell somebody what I got. Like, people don't know what you have if you don't say nothing. So I think that's the beauty in one. I used to be very shy. I'm not shy anymore. I think the older I get, I just don't care. Like, you either gonna mess with me or you don't mess with me, just to avoid profane language. But yeah, you either gonna, oh, look how cute these are coming out, y'all. Yes. And then watch when I pop this glitter on top. So this is the first one done. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that under the lamp for 60 seconds and do the same thing that I just did with this hand, the other hand. But yeah, I'm just to the point now where I used to be like scared of rejection, or scared if somebody say no, no, that's not what I like, or I don't like. But now the older I get, I don't really care. I don't really care what people think. Um because what's not for you may not be for you, but what's for the next person, my nails might be for. So it's okay. Like, I'm okay if you say no, I'm not interested. It's okay. Thank you for even taking the time to look at what I got. And I appreciate the time you spent. Like, I took my stuff to the beach and I didn't sell anything at the beach. But I did tell people, I got, people that was complimenting my nails. I was like, these are my press on nails that I made. And y'all, you don't have to be, I'm learning, like, I be looking at some like nail arts and stuff. That stuff do not be super perfect. I think that's what be taking me so long. I be trying to like get it exactly like the no. Cause when you put them on, they're gonna go seamlessly. Like, it's gonna look like you really got all of them matching. So I don't really focus too much now. I just make sure my lines are nice and neat. And just follow the same technique that I did to create the other hand with the next hand. And I'm human, so it's not going to be perfect, perfect. Like, is anything in life perfect? Like, come on. But they be a go when you put them on. Like, if somebody's stuttering, if somebody's studying your nails that hard, that's a problem that they got. Cause 9 times out of 10, when you go get your nails done, your left hand does not look exactly like your right. There is gonna be some imperfections. Like I said, I'm just making sure my lines are nice and neat. And we about to pop this under the lamp. Once I get finished with this hand, my other hand has already dried. But I think that's why I like making bracelets. It don't take as long. Like, with these nails, it does take some time. Like, I've been doing this for 45 minutes and I'm not even done yet. Like, In other news, getting back to what I was saying, I actually been really considering growing my dreads back. Like, the only reason I would say I want to grow them back, and then I keep going back and forth, that's why I'm not 100% like I'm gonna do it, is because I like the versatility of having relaxed or just natural hair without any locks. Like, I've fallen in love with crochets. They're easy to do, and they kind of give me my fix when I don't want to keep my hands in my head all the time. It kind of just helps me grow my hair and then keep my hands out my head. I wonder, can I pause this while I'm? I need to get my clothes out this dryer. Cause if not, my work uniform, cause I wear scrubs every day, they're gonna be wrinkled as I don't know what. And I don't know, it's just something about ironing clothes. I just don't. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have an iron and an ironing board, but I just didn't grow up ironing clothes. Like, I just didn't grow up ironing clothes. So my husband, he has no problem ironing his stuff, but I'd be like, I use the dryer to de-wrinkle. I use everything in my power not to have to iron no clothes. So again, I'm just following the same thing. I'm almost done with the outline. Now I can get on to finishing up these nails, and I still got to make, this was a large, I still got to make one in a medium because I don't know what size, because she can fit both, and these are a different nail brand. So I mean, I think it just honestly depends on how the nails are cut at the base part, at the like the actual nail bed, because some people not just a straight large or straight, they might have like some fingers that might be a medium but need a large thumb size. So, and it's her birthday, so I'm like, I'm just gonna make both sets and see which one works best, and then whichever one doesn't, then I'm just gonna sell the other one. Okay, so this is how the other one is looking. No, let me put this one in the lamp. I be done mess something up, but that's how they looking. Now I'm about to go ahead and throw them in the lamp. Now that these are done, I'm gonna go ahead and paint over the top with some glitter. Let me clean off my brush. See, that's the only thing about not having, I don't have no more acetone. And I'm not going nowhere else. Like, I'm chilling. Like, when I say I'm chilling for the day, I'm chilling for the day. So I'm gonna have to just clean it with some alcohol until I get some acetone. But I just clean my brush, and I just kind of like to feather it back up and put it back where it goes. All right, so now I'm getting onto the glitter. Like, I didn't do too much on This one is done. Now for this glitter, I'm just going with the flow. I don't want it to be so glittery that you can't get the effect of the outlines. So I'm kind of just making sure the glitter is dispersed throughout the nail. So that's what they're looking like. I actually made a set like this last time. Let me see if I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go to this next one and just do the same. Y'all, this was literally the easiest set I've ever done in my life. That came out so super cute. Like, I didn't have to do too much reerasing. Like with the French tips, it just take me a little bit longer than normal. Because I am self-taught. So like I said, when I do my French tips, it does take a little bit longer because I'm trying to get my smile line together. This was kind of just easy to do. You just outline in. Now it's easier to do it with the ooh, it's easy to do it with the almond, because you're really just following the shape of the almond. So it pretty much gives you the line to follow. So I think that's why it was so simple and easy to do it, because of that. So now I'm just going through and making sure that the glitter is also spread on the outside outline part. And then, ooh, I wish y'all could see how cute these are. Let me see if I change the lighting in here a little bit. Like, ooh, you can't really see it because of the light, but they are super cute. All right, so now that that's dry, I can go ahead to decorate in. So she wanted the, trying to figure out which design I want to do for her. So what I like to do when I am doing my designs, see if I want to do a heart. So I'm gonna start with the middle finger first. So right here, guys, I'm just picking out what designs I want to use on the so this is the design I'm gonna do. It's a little star. And I like to just lay out my design first to see what all it's looking like. And then I think I'm just gonna use rhinestones. This is a Savalin nail rhinestone glue. And it does pretty well to me. I haven't had any problems.
much, Mr. Chun? She doesn't remember. There's invoices. Would you like to see those? Are those for the gifts? This is each time a line actually tracked it on a program I have. Why don't you just tell me? Different amounts. At one point it was $20 here, $60, 85, 80, 60, 100, 35. Why don't you tell me the total, please, sir? The total was 516. And you don't have any specific recollection, is that right? Not for
Okay, so that's gonna be too much. Let me take this star off. That's gonna be too much.
No, I didn't have the 146 in. Okay. What do you do for a living, sir? I'm a software engineer. Okay, did she ever give you any of that money back? She did. She made a few payments here and there. And how much? 143. Okay, that's $519 that's left. Okay. Now, you also claim that she subsequently moved back with you. Things didn't work out with the boyfriend, I assume. That's correct, Your Honor. Well, Ms. Metzger, how old are you? I'm 26. 26 years old. So now you have learned a very valuable lesson. In order to be an independent person, either man or woman, I say this mostly to women because women, I'm going to get a guy, he'll take care of me, I'll go live in this house, I'm not going to have to do anything. The only way you're going to be happy is if you get a job, earn money, get your own apartment, get your own car, get your own food, get your own clothes. And then if you happen to find a nice guy, you say, I'm totally independent. You have to be nice to me. You have to be respectful of me. And maybe we can work things out. But if you're going to go from one guy's house to another guy's house to be dependent on them, you're always going to be a loser. So it's clear as I can make it for you? Yes, ma'am. Okay, good. Judge Judy continues in a moment. Closed captioning sponsored by. My allergies for me if you can. You need Astapro. Astapro? It's faster, bro. 8 times faster than your Flonase. It's faster, bro. It's faster, bro. Well, it's not. Astapro starts working in 30 minutes. Astapro and go. 6 minutes? More. Move the bullet. Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. I was picking up my kids from school. I did 18 wheelers, just ran into her. I called Shane Smith from the hospital because I knew I could do it. In pain, call Shane. Injured in a car wreck? Call me, Shane Smith. In pain? You know what to do. Call Shane. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message. Everyday prices are too high. Food, rent, gas, back to school clothes. That is called Bidenomics. A loaf of bread costs 50% more today. Ground beef is up almost 50%. There's not much left at the end of the month. Bidenomics is working. The price of housing has gone up. It feels so hard to just be able to get ahead. And we are very proud of Bidenomics. Life is full of moments that shape how we see the world. At Eye Care Center, we believe that personalized eye care starts with understanding our patients' needs and ambitions. We believe everyone deserves to be seen and to share their best selves with the world. That everyone deserves a chance to create their own moments and share them with the people they love. When you want to see your absolute best for life, be seen at Eye Care Center. Scott, hit a throw off. Don't play with me. Yeah, we'll take it. Are you a little too old to play football? Wait, what? They want somebody that can run for you, not somebody that is for you. When coach calls your number, you gonna say 2 seconds. There you go. How you gonna say it right away?
Okay, so that's how this one is looking.
Probably out your pocket with no wrappers on it. Just go get a raw candy. DraftKings new customers bet $5 to get $250 instantly in bonus bets and a month of NFL Plus free. The crown is yours. Building up the middle class will be a defining goal of my presidency.
Let me see if I can change this light. So that's been it. I'm gonna try to show y'all what it's looking like because I really have to use the restroom. show y'all what it's looking like so far, and then this is gonna be it because I gotta use the bathroom. So this is what it's looking like so far. It's got it's got a little star. Can't really see it that good. Excuse me. But they're gonna be super cute when I get finished with them. But I have to use the restroom. I enjoyed chilling out with you guys today. I got some other stuff I need to do, make another nail set of these. But thanks again for tuning in. If you got any questions, I appreciate y'all stopping by and rocking out with me for this whole 66 minutes. And I'm still not done, but they almost done. I just got to put my top coat and then decorate the ring finger. All right, until next time, peace.